leads to a massive loss.
On fourth down, the snap comes to Hurts. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
They put Kelsey in motion. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Mahomes. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this to about the 28. Mike Dana shuts that one down. Here's second and 6. Set. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. They get 22 yards there. First down, Philadelphia.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved.
He is in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. Look at the big guy rumble. And he's going to take this one all the
Nice
way.
one.
72 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Dotson, the man in motion. Hurts to the air on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man. His tight end, Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him at the 35-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. 41 yards. Off the play fake. Hurts. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Why not?
Throwing is Hurts. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. A short game. Down to the 7. Here now, 2nd down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now, the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. 3rd and goal for Hurts. He's got it at the 3. So 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 57. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. That one intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Kansas City. What a stunning turn of events, Greg. Looks like they're going in for the score. Instead, they bring it back the other way for the pick six.
Yeah, I mean, how fast the tables can turn in the NFL, Mike. I mean, 1 minute, as you said, you're rolling the dice, thinking you got a chance to go and get 6. Next thing you know, you're watching the other team take it all the way the other way for a touchdown.
And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Britton Covey now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Great, set.
Hurts now. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A pass caught by Saquon. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Dotson, the man in motion. On first down, it's Hurts. He connects downfield to Dotson. And he will score. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Hardman now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Mahomes on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Open man right side is Kelsey. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately?
Ah, the ball's out. The Eagles have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Oh, there's nothing better than when the defense scores a touchdown, except when a big man on the defense finds his way to the end zone.
Yeah, I think it's been a while since that guy had a ball in his hand, Mike, probably since his earlier days as a young kid. But, boy, he looked comfortable. What a return. What a play for him to be able to pick up that loose ball and bring it all the way back. Man, nothing brings life to a sideline like a defensive lineman touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And in motion is Brown. That's taken in by the running back, Piron. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Whoa! And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. Throw across his body is complete. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal now. Tackle made at the 9.
Hey, 43.
Here's a run. Marked down at the 6. 2nd and goal.
Hey, 57, color.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Here's Mahomes. That is caught, and he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll grab it at the 12. He gets free. He's inside the 30. And he will finally be tracked down nearly a touchdown.
Nigga, that's what you get, nigga.
First and goal.
That's what you get.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up first and goal, and that was electric to watch.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. One more time with Pacheco. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal. They put Kelsey in motion. They'll run with Pacheco. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will go up by a point here in the 2nd quarter. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Hovey now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
No, touch that. Hey, Silver, silver, silver. Don't touch it.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Great, set.
Dotson, the man in motion.
No touch.
A first down throw for Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
Hurts will try it again. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
Now let get it. No touch.
To the air again. Hurts. This one caught just past the pylon. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles.
You simply just can't allow that ball to be completed, Mike. I mean, there's no time left. You understand there's two options. There's a take a shot Hail Mary into the end zone, or there's throw the ball underneath and try for a couple laterals. At the end of the first half, it's probably just going to be a Hail Mary, and you got to go up and knock that ball down.
So we've reached halftime here in South Philly, and the Eagles are on top. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Hardman now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Man in motion is Brown. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On second down, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Hey, 57, 57.
Play action here. Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Yellow. 15. Right side.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. And he will score. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Covey now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
No touch, set. No touch.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And a nice run. Get him about 9.
We're good.
It'll bring up second down.
Hey, Ripley.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at third down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
To the pylon, he's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense.
Yeah, it get like that, my boy. It get like that, my boy.
Don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the
like
biggest
that.
plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They put Kelsey in motion. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He'll check that down to Pacheco. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. To the goal line and in.
Yeah, it get like that, my boy. It gets like that.
Touchdown, Chiefs. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Butker now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Covey now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Great, set.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Got a man. It's A.J. Brown brings it in. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Great, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one knocked away and incomplete. Trent McDuffie right there with the tight defensive coverage.
Great, set.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Set.
Hurts working in the pistol. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk, going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. First and 10 now from the 36.
Yellow.
Now it's Pira. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. Here's Mahomes. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him.
You like
down
that.
the field. It'll set up third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle. First down. Now they'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down. Again, Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Hurts again. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Hurts will try it again. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Needing to convert here on third and inches. To the air again. Hurts. That is caught by the tight end. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And now it's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just one here. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Make sure we relax.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On play action, it's Mahomes. And taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. And he's got another one. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
Playbook switch.
Butker now to add the PAT. Now how about this? It's a fake. This will be caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Covey now on the return. Nice job by the return team.
Get like that, my boy.
Across the 30-yard line.
You know what I'm saying? I'm dropping 60 on niggas now. You heard?
Here is 1st and 10.
I'll go 50, boy. I gotta drop 60. I gotta drop 60.
They'll drop to throw. He's gonna air this one out, looking for Dotson.
Fuck.
And he will go all the way. Jahan Dotson.
Yes, I mean, I'm gonna get 60. I don't think I got 60. Yeah, I don't
2
need this year.
touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score. A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit.
There go my 60
points. Put the
points.
ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
Here's 1st down.
Ain't no way. You think you could do that?
Man in motion is Smith. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Goddard. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now,
GG.
and a 1st down to boot. Now Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard.
I put that shit in the end, my boy.
Could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back.
That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. We got 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Mahomes. That's complete. Peyton Henderson. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick.
No. Never.
And the Eagles will take over at their own 15.
Again, you ain't coming back.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. A second down throw for Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of legs. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
The Madden King, bro. I told you. I'm the Madden King. I told you. He was talking crazy.
He'll come up for 1st and 10.
Talking crazy. Oh, you lost the last 2. And why you think I said smooth? You've been ducking.
Working deep down.
You've been ducking rep.
And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10.
Yeah.